Hey, how's everybody doing? I have officially completed my first stage of this project. Repipe, foundation, leveling by myself. Been a hard one. I want to talk about food in your bag, whatever, totes and stuff like that. Daughter and I have been talking back and forth. She's been watching my videos and getting back into the bug out bag, thing, stuff like that. So we was kind of doing inventory. She was. Man, she got a freaking awesome, mean looking knife. She sent me a picture of it and had to go get a Band-Aid. Man, that's I don't know, that's wicked. Anyway, food. You seen ramen noodles, oatmeal, Slim Jims, beef jerky. I have like a whole case of granola bars at the house that I just acquired. And the crunchy ones, man, they last forever. Ramen noodles will last. They'll get a little stale. Don't do the fruit. Oatmeal, you got peaches and cream, you got banana, strawberry, all that fruity stuff. If you plan on leaving it in the bag or in your totes or whatever for a long period of time, it will not be good. Trust me, I've had to throw out. I usually do 2 packs of oatmeal for one bowl, when I eat oatmeal. And it was bad. It was the strawberry one. And I actually had 1 peach left. I put 2 strawberries in the bowl. And like I say, that bag, I hadn't went through that bag in probably a year. Anyway, 2 strawberries put in the bowl and everything, did my thing, put a little sugar on there, let it sit, and come back and took a big old bite of it. It wasn't good, so I threw that out. Then I got that 1 peaches and cream, then poured it in the bowl without any water, and I was looking at it and I'm like, this ain't no good, so I threw that away. And I had some maple brown sugar. It was good, so I ate that. So bug out bag is to retreat, try to go get somewhere in a safe location, and until whatever's happening calm down, so you have to think you're not gonna run out there and do fast forward and do, okay, I've got a scout, I got to search the area. What are my resources? I got water, I've got coverage and everything, and I got some good ground away from the water. I can set up a campsite. I've got material I can set up a tent if you have a tent, and that's good. I've got some saplings and things like that, and some leaves and some grass, and set up a tent or set up a shelter. All that, man, I got all this stuff. I'm gonna do all that. I guarantee you spend most of the day, if you wake up as the sun is coming up and you start and you trying to build a shelter, especially if you're by yourself. There's 2 people, you can probably get done about 2 or 3 hours, 4 hours. Make it sturdy shelter, good shelter. You by yourself, you might as well plan on it all day long. You got to gather the material. You got to decide where you're going to put your shelter at. You got to cut your saplings and your material down. You got to do all that. And believe me, there's no pre-cut nothing out there when you get out there. So anyway, you're going to spend some time. The point I'm trying to make is you're going to have to do your scout, search the area for good resources, set up camp, set up shop, and kind of get your bearings, remain calm, and you're not going to have time to do all that and then go hunting or fishing. Now you could go ahead and one of the smart things you could do if you got a good water source and it looks like there's fish out there, you can set your throw line out, tie it off, you know, and you can do that. But what's the possibility of getting one? It could be good, it could be, you know, that sucks. You never know. The one thing, the point I'm trying to make is have some good substance, something you can fix. Add some water to, or granola bars, or jerky, or Slim Jims, or something that you can eat while you're doing what you have to do to set up shop. Because if you don't, you're gonna be in the world of hurt. You gotta have something to eat. You're gonna be burning a ton of calories. And if you get down and get real hungry, then your thought process is not going to work correctly. And you're just going to be wearing down. You know, building a shelter, stressing about why you're there, what's going on. I wonder how my friend is. I wonder what they're doing. You know, there's a lot of things that go through your mind. So your adrenaline's pumping. You burn them calories. You're not going to have time to set up shop and everything. Then alright, I'm going to go hunting. I'm going to take my slingshot. I'm going to set some snares. I want to trap some deadfalls and, you know, all this stuff. You need at least 72 hours. I say 3 to 4, 5, 6, 7 days. I've got enough now in my big pack that I did the dump on. I actually have enough stuff there I could probably go 10 days. So you just got to have something to replace the calories that you burn. You need some starches, and you need some protein, you need some energy, you know, and throw some comfort stuff in there. Throw you some kind of hard candy, something like that in there. You know, it's not all about grunt and buffing it, and, you know, all this stuff, you know. I think, no, I took it out. I need to make some pancakes. But I've got everything that I buy for the totes and the grab and go boxes I have at the house. Just add water. Everything. Ain't nothing in there that requires butter, egg, oil, or nothing. But I do have some oil in there. You know. Comfort foods. Have something like that. It calms you know, your soul. It's just like, okay, everything's good, everything's alright now. And people argue with me. Ever since I started this deal, you know, like I said in my welcome, whatever thing it is, you know, that I have on the front of my deal, I'm not YouTube savvy. So, I'm just telling you what I know and what experience I have. I know I haven't showed a whole lot, but I do know a lot. I've been doing survival stuff since I was 11 years old. Mother got mad at me because I took half the kitchen out of there. And she was more upset when I took 2 steak knives and used them for saws. Yeah. I had a pot, a skillet, spatula, knives, fork. Man, I had that thing, you know, here at 11 years old, I probably didn't weigh, you know, 100 pounds. I might have been $110. I doubt it. I don't know. I ain't never weighed that much all my life, so. But, you know, I've been doing this stuff. I've been going out there and actually building. I built more shelters growing up. I love doing it. But as you get older and you work for yourself, and then things come along, you know, and you need to work harder and make a little bit more money, especially, you know, Christmas coming up and stuff. So I'm working my butt off, but I don't have that much time anymore, and I apologize for that, but I love it, and as soon as I get a break, y'all better be ready, because I'm going to be pumping some stuff out there. Hopefully I can get a GoPro camera. I'm using my phone. No, it ain't an earthquake. Foods. Have you enough food to last 3 days? They say 72 hours. Well, 3 days is, you know, when you do the math, 72 hours. And have some comfort stuff in there. Have some little candies. There's hard candies. There's raisins. I love raisins. They're good for you. And think about some natural sweet stuff. You know, it's freeze-dried or dehydrated and things like that. Granola bars, them hard and crunchy granola bars, they'll last for a long time. So, little mints and candies, you know, little pieces of, you know, the Hershey Kisses. As long as your bag don't get hot, it'll be okay. Think about that. While you're doing all your work and you're trying to settle in and try to sort things out of your head, and the world's coming to an end and they're blowing up everywhere, and oh man, it's bad. Have some food. You got to replace your calories, and you got to keep this going up here. And rest, take breaks. You ain't got to build, a 3-story mansion in 1 or 2 days. Get something that you're out of the elements, and where you can keep dry, keep warm, and then let everything process. Stop, sit, and take control. So anyway, just something to think about. I got to get all my tools together, get them ready to load up, and I'm heading home in the morning. Basic, primitive skills. You thought I forgot that, didn't you? Yeah. I guarantee you, you will thank me and you will thank yourself if you learn some just simple, basic, primitive skills. It's not rocket science. It's easy to do. That train rail, I said, what in the world's that flashing back here? Thought the law's coming after me, the police. They've been looking at my videos. They think I'm one of them wackos. Anyway, learn something new, be safe, do your basic primitive skills. Thank you.